Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today I'm going to show you some cards that I got from COMC. And I've had an account with COMC now probably close to 2 years. And I send a lot of stuff that I don't really want, I send pretty much a lot of my modern stuff, some vintage stuff like that, singles that I have, like 71 football. I have a bunch of doubles, so I send all those out there, and a bunch of other stuff. So I've got probably about 1,500 items still there. So what I do is I'll sell some stuff, and then if I see something that I need, I'll buy it on COMC. So these are some of the things that I bought. And this was just to, when I was going over this set, I found that I was missing this card. And that's the 94 Marvel. So I was missing this card, and I figured let me just go ahead and pick that up on COMC, and that's what I do. So that's the kind of stuff just to fill in sets. It's good for set builders. If you're gonna send cards to COMC, I would advise you to send stuff that's, over $3, because if you send something that's worth $1 or a couple of bucks, you're not gonna make any money on that, most likely. So send stuff in there that's, I try to do stuff that's around $5, $10, or stuff like that, or cards that people would get for for set building, things like that. So this is the other card that I got. Well, I got a few cards. I'm gonna show them all here. This is the Dr. Beckett, and I got this because I want to get him to autograph this at the National. So when I go next year to Cleveland, I know Dr. Beckett will be there, hopefully at one of the events like he was, and then I'll get him to autograph this for me. Or I could always send it to him. But anyway, that's what I got it for. I got it for autograph there. Another card I picked up that I didn't have in my Frank Thomas collection, and that's this one here. And I know I had this card at one time. I probably sold it back years ago, but this was a really tough card back then. It was an insert. It was a rookie sensation. It was, it's not technically his rookie card, but a lot of people considered this his rookie card back then. And it was a pretty popular card, pretty big card back in the day, the Fleer rookie sensations. And of course, he was the number one on the set there. So he was so I didn't have that card in my Frank Thomas collection. And I collect Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey. Those are pretty much my two modern type guys that I collect. And from there I picked up football. I picked up this Kellogg's Johnny Unitas 72 Kellogg's card. And that was in beautiful condition there, no cracks, nothing. But the main reason, let's look at the back here. It was in beautiful condition. I'd probably get that graded. But the main reason that I got this card, of course, Hall of Famer, and I'm a fan of Johnny Unitas, was because I had this one here. And this is the proof card with the blank back. So this is a proof card of the 72 Kellogg's Johnny Unitas, and I wanted to have the blank back proof and the original card that actually came out. And SGC wouldn't grade that. They don't grade the proof cards, so they didn't grade it for some reason. It's a blank back proof. So now I have both the actual card with the good back, it's the blank back version, and I have the proof, so I have them both. So that's really why I picked up the regular card. And the proof is pretty rare. I don't know how rare. I have to look it up and see, but I know SGC won't grade that. I guess they don't have too much experience on those here. But I was told that PSA will grade that, so definitely PSA grades it. I'll have to take a look at it and see what they're going to charge for it. The other stuff I got a couple things, of course, from from Cuba, and these I'll use one day to do a nice display. And this is from 1965, and this was not printed here. This is printed in I think it was Holland, or no, in Denmark. Yeah, printed in Denmark. So you can give a good look at that. Or just won't. There it goes. And it's a dandy. It's dandy. Man, I can't get the thing to focus here. Yeah. So you can see is dandy, printed in Denmark. And it's a Cuban flag. And it talks about the population, all that stuff of the country. So it's 1965. So that's that. And I also got another Cuban flag here. And this was, I think this is a 1952. This thing's not focusing too good on me here. But anyway, it's a 1952 Topps Flags of the World. And it's got information, all of that. It's just how to say things. So it says run. That's how how they say run. Correr, actually it's correr. Week, semana, it's close enough, it's semana. Hands, manos, that's good, manos. Shoes, zapatos. So it's pretty good there. That's another Cuban flag that I got there, a Cuban lesson there. And the last thing I got for my Cuban collection was this silk. And this is a 1910 silk. And you can see it's just kind of coming off. It's a piece of silk fabric with the Cuban flag. It's a 1910 tobacco issue. And the back is just blank because it's a piece of silk fabric. And it's from 1910, and this was done way, way back, and the colors in those days were done naturally. Not the dyes and stuff they use today, but this is still nice and clean. And little things like that you can pick up at COMC for pretty cheap, just a couple bucks here and there. So I was happy to pick those up. The other things I picked up was couple other Cuban stuff, and this is a Cuban player, Manny Minoso. So I picked up this Manny Minoso card, 1960 Minoso, and that's in beautiful condition there. And I picked up a couple more of these. Hold on one second. All right, I stepped away a little bit because I wanted to show this too. This is my last pickup, which is also the 1945-46 Caramelo Deportivo, and this is the Manny Minoso rookie. So I picked up a couple more guys, just some common guys here from the 45-46 Caramelo Deportivo. These were printed in Cuba, and it's got, as you see, the Minoso rookie. It's got a few other great players in there. And this is Mario Diaz, catcher. It says that he did play in the United States with Williamsport. So probably a minor league there, I'm not sure. But a lot of these guys were not allowed to play. Sometimes they were considered Even though they were Latin, they were dark skinned, they were considered Negro. So this is Diaz. And the other one that I picked up was this guy here. And he is Ray Barris, catcher. So he played in New York. And it says that he around in Cuba. So this is his first year playing in Cuba, but he played for New York. And these came in candy. So that's Ray Barris. So that's what I got there. And I got one more card from COMC, but I just want to show you the Minoso from that set. And that I got in that trade. I showed that in another video. So, and then the other card that I got from COMC was a really nice 64 stand-up. And I got Elston Howard. And I really like these cards. And you know, Elston Howard is such an underrated catcher. One of the best Yankee catchers ever. And as a Yankee fan, you got to have some Elston Howard cards in your collection. So pick this up. It's a nice looking Elston Howard. Take a good look at that. Looks really nice. It's a little chipping on the bottom corner here, not too much. And this one over here, tiny bit. That looks nice and clean, and these look nice and clean too. So overall, a very nice Elston Howard 64 stand-ups. And that goes along with my Al Kaline stand-up that I have. So got a couple of 64 stand-ups, and I wanted to share those also. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the stuff that I got from COMC. I'm waiting on a purchase that I got at the Heritage Auction, and that's going to be my birthday gift because my birthday's this month. So I got that coming in the mail, and I'll show you that one as soon as I get it in. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend. Have an awesome day. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream, and I'll catch you on the next one.